What's up, everybody? It's Cam Got Kicks, and I'm back at it with another video today.
Every minute I smoke a third get. Shipping down, she need some more breath. I got smoke all in the air. Fuck this up and nigga love.
Kind of got like a little update video. I'm not unboxing anything or showing these shoes right now, but I'm here to let you know that there's still a chance that you can get the snap diamonds busting, no cap. Okay, there's still a chance that you can get the Jordan 1 University Blue for retail. Yes, you heard me correct. You can still get these shoes for retail price. Resale right now is still around $430 in most sizes. So if you're able to get these shoes for retail, like that's the lick. Like even if you want to keep them for personal or if you want to resell them, it's a win regardless. Have another chance at these shoes. So I'm gonna kind of like give you a little information on what's going on and what's happening. There was an email circulating around that was sent to local Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, East Bay, all of those type of stores, and I'm gonna just read you a little bit of what it says. Basically, it says it's the 3-6 Retro 1 University Blue late pairs guidance. Reservations will open for submission Monday 3-22 at 10 a.m. Eastern time within Champ Sports, Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker, and Foot Action apps, which are all the foot sites. The late pairs the Retro 1 University Blue will relaunch on Wednesday, and customers will have 1 day to purchase their reserved pair. Okay, you're only gonna get one, like, you know how shoes come out on Saturday and you have until Sunday to go pick up your pair. No, you have 1 day now. So your shoes have to be picked up by Thursday, or they're gonna be sold first come first serve or backdoored, which we know backdooring exists. So keep that in mind, that if you have to work, it is in the middle of the week, so it's not a Saturday. If you have to work or anything like that, you're only gonna get 1 day to pick up that shoe. So you need to be available. And this is legit. I can actually show you where they're already loaded back up in the Foot Locker release. Like I said, the reservation is not yet open. Every store may not have pairs, simply because of the fact that every store didn't have leftovers and or received late shipments. From what I'm seeing, grade school is on here as well. Actually, here it is. Yeah, March 24th. They're back on the app. So there's some pros and cons to this, and they've already like got in the email that the held back pairs for team members must be keyed by Monday. We know that shoe store employees, they get a certain percentage, or they get certain shoes that they can reserve out of the inventory for employees to purchase. So those have to be accounted for by Monday when the reservations will open. Now, it's great news that these shoes are restocking, but there's some downfalls to it. I don't know how many of you know or how many of you are familiar with the Flex app, but getting shoes through foot sites such as Champs, Foot Action, Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker has been extremely hard since they've transitioned into this Flex program or whatever, where you get points and stuff like, I don't know, you can buy head starts. How it used to be, you get a head start if you're I believe it was a gold member, which I think you only had to spend like $200 within that year with those foot companies. Don't mind that. You had to spend $200 with the company within a year. You get a head start for that. Okay, cool. Your second head start will be checking in at the stores. That'll be physically going to that store and being in proximity of that store, and you would actually go in the app and press check in. That gave you a second head start. And I believe the third head start was being like a platinum member or something like that, which would be spending a little more money with the company or whatever. And that would give you your 3 head starts. And those head starts basically increase your chances of being able to hit on the raffle for those shoes, awarding people who, you know, really support that store and spend money with that store, with giving them better odds at buying the shoes rather than people who just every once in a blue moon show up and do raffles. But now with the Flex app, they give you points and you get to buy head starts. And I don't think there's a limit. When they was doing the old system, you could only get 3 head starts. Everybody could only get 3 head starts. But now when you buy stuff, you get points, and you can use those points to purchase head starts. And those people are the people who usually win those raffles. Now, if you can't win any raffles to buy anything, you won't have any points. So that means you won't have any head starts, which significantly decreases your chance of actually getting a raffle. And it really sucks because out of all the Foot Locker and the Foot Site raffles I've done, I've only gotten 1 shoe. And it was the Fire Red 4s. And the app crashed so bad that I didn't even get to confirm my pair. So I didn't even get my pair from them. And that's the second reason I was going to move into with the whole restock thing, re-raffling them off through the app. The app can't hold this much traffic. Foot Sites need to really like up their measures when it comes to their apps and their website, because it's terrible. Like for the past like 4 releases that came out with them, they've had to extend confirmation time because the app won't even allow you to see your reservation at all to even confirm. And I feel like they should change this, because you only get 1 hour to get on the app. Everyone gets 1 hour to get on that app and confirm their submission if they won. 1 hour. Everyone who has entered on this raffle has 1 hour, 1 time period to confirm. Now, that doesn't make very much sense. That will cause tons of traffic on the app, as you would assume. I like the way that Hibbett Sports does theirs. They do 2 waves. They do a 12 o'clock wave and they do a 4 o'clock wave. You check at 12, see if you won. If you won, you can go ahead and confirm. And you can check back at 4. Breaks it up, keeps more people off of the app at one time. This whole 1 hour time frame thing is not good, especially when the time runs out and you can't even confirm. But lately they have been extending the slot to giving you an extra hour, and usually in that extra hour the app works. One thing I can suggest, what me and my mom did, because my mom does my raffles for me as well in Houston, we would periodically check the app every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes we would check the app, and check it a little more frequently, like closer to the end of that hour time frame. So I would suggest you doing that. Like I said, every single store isn't guaranteed to be on the restock, and when these raffles open, like I'm trying to put this out ahead of time so that you're already well informed. You already know that not this coming up Monday, but the next Monday, you should be ready to enter the reservation for these shoes, because it's going to be crucial. But also, don't forget, if you don't win the raffle, be at that store on that Friday to pick up those leftover pairs, because they're only getting 1 day to pick up their shoes. So when that mall opens on that Friday, you need to be at that store to try to get leftover pairs. Another reason that I know 100% that this is true, because my mom actually has been at the mall for me several days throughout the week trying to get me leftover pairs. And the manager came out and he was like, they're going back on the app. Y'all can go home. Of course, at first we did think that he wasn't telling the truth, because, I mean, that's just how the sneaker game is. Can't really be mad at the hustle. People know that backdooring is real, and stores do backdoor, and I can't be mad at it. I mean, everybody has to get, everybody has to do what they got to do to get what they got to get done. So, of course, everybody was like, nah, he capping. Like, there's no way that it's going back on the app, because Foot Action in them, they rarely do this. So when I found out about the email and found out about the restock, I want to let you guys know as soon as possible so that y'all have every chance to get it and that you're well informed, because it's not something that's gonna be like publicly announced. Of course, on YouTube, content creators will be letting you guys know, will be letting your supporters know, but I don't believe, as far as Foot Locker and them go, that they'll be, broadcasting that these will be back on the app. So I just want to give you guys ample amount of time to go ahead and get your raffles in, make plans, take off work, get somebody to do your raffles for you, because when the time comes, like, you're gonna need as many raffles as possible. Not sure how many pairs will be available per store, but I'm gonna assume it's gonna be pretty limited. It's gonna be a pretty limited size run. So do what you gotta do. I just wanted to get this out to you guys. It's probably gonna be raw and unedited, so don't even, yeah. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna try to bring more of these like news update videos to you guys to make sure that y'all have just as much of a chance to cop these shoes as resellers and people who have insight in these stores. So thank y'all for watching. Last name not Jordan for nothing. Cut the cameras.
Give me a so one day, just stay. Close your eyes, no shit, no tears. Keep it dark, close the shade. I'm off the bed, you want that lean.